Coach said yesterday that one of the issues in the run game against Texas Tech was identifying the point and organizing around that. What would you see in the game with that issue?
Yeah, I mean, it's just simple. We got to execute. We got to communicate louder. We got to echo calls down the line. I mean, there's never too much. There's never nothing wrong with too much communication. And we just got to learn how to communicate more. That's how we just work on it every day at practice.
Was Texas Tech doing something unusual or different to make that a little trickier than maybe it sometimes is?
No, it's never what the other team does. It's always about what we do. I mean, as long as we're doing our job, no matter what the other team do.
What would be your evaluation, I guess, of the offensive line at this point? Yeah, obviously, you guys have rotated a lot of different guys in and, had to have different combinations, but, what are you seeing right now?
I mean, what I want to see is just guys working. I mean, guys just doing their job, doing their assignment, doing it the right way, and straining their finish and get the blocks. I mean, that's all we do. It's like, again, like I said, there's nothing that the other team does. It's always us. They haven't done nothing that we didn't practice, didn't work on, didn't already go over multiple times. So it's just about us taking it over from practice to the game.
Yeah, and Coach Bray talked about making a point, in blocking and, trying to, I guess, fundamentally get back to those sort of things. This is Coach Cav drilling those things into you guys early this week too.
Coach Cal's been beating technique since he got here, so that's all he's about. He's a technician, and I love it because I feel like I'm a technician, and so it's just technique, and like I said, we got to take over practice to the games. That's all we got to do.
You talked about a lot of the mistakes. It's on you guys, nothing that the other teams are doing. Does that make it more frustrating when you know that it's the issues? And again, how do you make sure 3 weeks into the season that you find a way to figure out what is causing you guys during those ticks to cause those issues, and how can you get that fixed?
Absolutely. It's definitely frustrating knowing that we shooting ourselves in the foot, and how we get back to it again is just what we do every day in practice. I mean, we work hard in practice that nobody see. We work technique every single day. So it's about taking it from practice to the games, point blank period, because to be honest, they haven't done nothing to us. We done it all to ourselves.
What do you think the disconnect is, if you could just take a wild guess, of basically lack of execution from practice, you guys working as hard as you say you are, to just not quite translating into the game?
I mean, I can't tell you what's going on in everybody's mind, but I would assume they just nervousness, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I've seen everybody who's played, and I've seen all of them do the right technique. I've seen them make the right blocks. I've seen what I needed to see and what needed to be done. They just got to do it on Saturday. That's all that matters.
You've been here a couple of years now. What does this Oregon State game come to mean to you?
It means a lot to me, for real, because, I've been playing Oregon since I was a freshman, and I've always just wanted to beat them. And then being here, and I'm learning the rivalry from the fans online, the media, stuff like that. And it's just, you like them type of games. You like when the emotions is high, fans into it. Them the best games for real.
For all those different offensive line combinations you guys have played, you've played every snap at center. I'm curious what kind of pride you take in that, and how it's been calling protections and all that.
I take a lot of pride in doing my job. No matter what, how I go into it, I'm going to do my job the best that I can, no matter what the situation is, no matter what's going on, no matter what the score is. Just do my job, and do it right.
And you've had to step into other jobs now with the special teams work and everything. What has that process been like for you?
I'm a guy who's gonna do whatever it takes to win. If you need me to snap, I'll snap. You need me to block, you need me to catch it, you want me to run it, it don't matter.
Have you been trying to work on the longer snaps as well for punting? What does that look like at this point?
I'm always ready. I'm always practicing. I had long snapped in high school, if y'all ain't never knew that. So I've done the technique and stuff, so I'm always going to be ready in case they need me to go out there.
You can give us some unique perspective on that. What is the difference of snapping it to a quarterback versus obviously the distance, but are there any other neat things about it?
Yeah, Obviously the distance and stuff, but it's different technique, I guess, because, I mean, I think snapping the ball is also a skill too. Long snapper is just a skill. I mean, it's just working the technique, memorizing it, and doing it over and over and over and over. So when high situations come, it's just natural.
When you're snapping for these pooch punts, is it exactly the same as a shotgun snap, or a little different than a
I
shotgun?
treat it the same.
You treat it the same.
Just, yeah.
What do you think of Malik's foot on the punts?
He has some good punts. He has some good punts. I mean, I've seen better punts in practice though, so we just got to do it. We got to keep going. Whatever needs to be done to get that situation, get the special teams right, that's what's going to happen.
Is there a feeling, like Bray said yesterday, that some offensive line reinforcements might be on the way, that he's hopeful? Is there a feeling for you that there's some frustration that you haven't got to show your best group yet and what this group can be? And if you can get to that point, we can get everybody on the field, it can maybe look a little different.
Yeah, again, like it's frustrating I mean, as an O-line, this comes with the job. If everything going good, nobody knows you there. If everything going bad, you the first person they call. So, I mean, we just need guys that's going to do their job every play and be consistent with it, and that's what we're working on every day.
You guys played the best front you had played all year last week. You'll play an even better one this year or this weekend with guys like Bear and Amori up front for Oregon. I'm curious, what have you seen on tape from them thus far, and how are you guys prepping for that?
They're a good D-line. They're a pretty physical group, but again, it's not what they do. I mean, it's what we do. Like, we have good technique. We have good finish, good effort. It doesn't matter who lines up in front of us for real. So I don't really pay attention too much into that.
Week 2, you guys had 7 penalties, majority of those coming from the O-line. Just talk about the strategy with Otson being so loud and just so hyped. Emotions are running high. How are you guys kind of going against just those bad calls?
Again, we work right at practice. We recreate the environment every day at practice. So by the time Saturday comes, it's just another day to us.